Olawanle. This is the lawyer coming from Baba Mubade from Falana Chamber. So he said, "Sir, sir?" He went directly. Okay, sir, how many children do you have? Baba responded, "I have 7 children." Question: who gave the instruction that the body should be taken to Ikorodu morgue? You see, pap, pap, as in, he's flogging it directly. Momobito law, I know where it's going. Who gave the instruction that the body should be taken to Ikorodu morgue? Okay. For me, then the Baba said that was where I knew that he had a land. The man said, who gave the instruction? He asked the question, who gave? Baba didn't hear that. Who gave the instruction? Baba, I was the one that gave the instruction that we should carry the body. You see, first of all, what happened was that there was a family discussion. After a family briefing, okay, and then we agreed that let us take the body out to the police station. Okay, like let us take the body out. It was an agreement, because if those that were there was no disagreement. Don't forget, they're trying to put it on Baba right now. There was no disagreement about him not taking Mohbad out of that place. If there was disagreement, do they have any report, any official report which they make to the police that this particular time Baba Mohbad was taking Mohbad out, we told him not to take Mohbad out? They didn't do that. Okay, so they were all agreed to it because they were part of it. Now let's continue. I said, I was the one that they gave the instruction that we should carry the body. What does Darusha do for a living? The one that bought the casket, he is a musician also. Does he have any connection with Naira Marley and others? I can't say anything about that. Did the deceased have any disease before he died? Maybe asthma, ulcer, or any terminal disease? He did not have any ailment. Who owns the land that the deceased was buried? It was owned by my son, and he said he wanted to buy it for me for the church. The deceased, did he have a wife before he died? Yes, he had a wife. Was the wife part of the decision to bury him on that land? You guys see where this man is taking Baba to? Baba, I did not ask from her, but she was there with me. Question. So only you took the decision to bury him on that land? Baba, yes. Did you, this fellow a lawyer, I don't know why they go this way. Did you have any interest in the estate of the deceased, sir? You see, he asked that, do you have any interest in mobile property, sir? Then one of the lawyer interjected, my lord, I have checked. I mean, some distraction here. The Olawanle, I can refer him to paragraph in the deposition. So the court rose up and said that they don't want questions like that. They are interested in knowing what killed him about, not estate, whatever. They stopped for a lawyer from going that route. Let's limit our questions to the cause of death only. Now, the father and a lawyer, sir, can you read paragraph 12 of your deposition, sir? Now they are reading. And I have gone there for over 3 times to settle fight. Now, the man asked Baba, are you married, sir? The Baba said, yes. Is it normal in relationship or marriage for wife and husband to have intermittent disagreement. That is for wife and husband to have some fight, sometimes some disagreement. Baba answer, it is normal. But when it has gotten to the point of threat where the wife will leave the house for 2 days and the husband will not know where she went to. Do you live in the same house with the husband and wife? I do not. So all these things you are saying, you were told. Yes. And sometimes I used to witness it. You said you saw blood in one of the rooms. Not, Baba answer, not room. In the lobby, outside his room. Next question. When you saw this blood, did you ask those who were living with him, maybe his PA, DJ, what happened to the blood? I did not ask anything. Why did you not ask? I did not ask anything. Question. Did you suspect anybody in the death of the deceased who killed him? Who was responsible, Baba? With what I have said already, firstly, I have seen where Naira Marley had beaten him, and this could have led to it. And at the same time, his wife did not give him peace of mind. And I can say about 3 events that I have witnessed. The question is simple. Did you suspect anyone? That is the reason why I am here, so that they can find what killed him. What has Naira Marley done for you to have suspected that he was responsible for the death of your son? Baba, he had complained about Naira Marley so much, and Sam Larry also, that anywhere he goes to, there are beatings and troubles. Can you cite some instances of these occurrences where they tortured him? The only one I witnessed was that of the October, where he said he wanted to go and visit Naira Marley around 8 p.m. and the driver ran back home that they were beating my son, and there was nothing I could do because there was no car, and by the time I walked there, they had finished the fight, and he met me on the way and said, let's go back home. And he said I should not do anything, and that they will handle it. And I saw marks on his body. Did he tell you the cause of this disagreement? He wanted to change his manager, which was Tunde, and that Tunde is a brother to Naira Marley. When he reported what was your intervention as a father? As a father, I said, let me go and report. And he said he has taken a legal procedure, and he called Bella that night. Who is Bella? Bella's mother, a musician also, and with that I had to step aside, and he told me that he might be seen as not being capable as a man. Did he report of any threats to his life, whether from Naira Marley, Sam Larry, or from his wife? No. There was no threat. Yes, that will be all, my lord. Falana lawyer, finished. That is his things. Okay. First of all, does anybody want to react to this? Anybody wants to react to this? Any of you, my scientists?
When is the date of this CTC?
That was the last inquest now. The last inquest Baba went to. It's not, the date of CTC has nothing to do. It's
when was the last inquest? This last one that just passed? No.
Okay, last inquest was, was this what happened May?
So this CTC is from the last inquest?
No, now, this one is what Baba said last year. All of them speak once now. Wait. All of them, Wumi has spoken once, Baba has spoken, everybody speak once. Prime Boy is just speaking. Prime Boy has not spoken before. Prime Boy 2, whatever he has said is also in the CTC right now. So it's just what everybody have said.
Okay.
And on that oath, yeah.
My point is that this is old. New evidence have come up after this CTC.
But this is what they have already in the inquest. This is what they are going to listen
to. With whatever he says, I see what he's saying as being consistent with what he's still saying. It's just that he has gotten new evidence from what he knew in the past.
You know, one thing I just want to tell him that, right, whenever he's narrating this issue, all those things that are perceived as criminal, okay, let him be stating it out, because that is the things that people can relate to. That is what we relate to, okay, so that they will not put all of those things on him, okay. Things like, okay, and again, in another cross-examination, they said Wumi was right there in the mortuary with Baba. So before Wumi will come and say, I don't know about the burial, Wumi, for me, when they were cross-examining Wumi, if I'm the lawyer who cross-examined Wumi, I will ask Wumi, you don't know about the burial, but did you put sand in your husband's grave? Did you bury him? Did you put sand? Do you know what that means? You bury your husband, Oga. What does the word bury mean?
Paparano. She did not know anything about the burial, but she said goodbye to Mohbad publicly. In public.
Through pot.
In public. With everything she has in her. So you must know that someone is about to be buried.
All the family
you went there to say your final goodbye.
Yeah. All the family consented to the burial.
Well, I think what we're looking at right now is an essence of one camp saying, what gives these guys the right to go and embalm somebody? Another camp is saying, what gives him the right to go and bury him hurriedly? So they are trying to sort of like cross each other, whichever way. And then every form of criminality that is involved in the process, every camp is looking for any petition they can find against each other.
But they cannot jump from what by him to who buried him. So
no, please, Soma. In an investigation, they're investigating all the crimes committed against the deceased.
Yes, but they jumped. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. It's not about jump. They will cover all of them, depending on which one they are dealing with.
Why are they so focused on this burial? Who buried?
Who is focused on burial?
I mean, even the lawyer that is asking this.
No, it depends who they are asking question. His participation. They know when he came. They know the things to ask him. He wasn't there. They cannot be asking him, how did he die? He will just say, I don't know. They know. They too have information about the case. They know what they want to use to rope him. Okay. Let me say, if Baba lawyer want to ask Wumi question, they will not be asking Wumi about burial. They will not do that. They will be asking other questions because they know that she was there. They will start from the show, but they cannot ask Baba Mohbad, how was the show Mohbad went? They won't do that.
Okay, but even the Wumi's camp, them too, they jumped from what happened to who buried.
That's what favored them. Now, the anti-justice, you don't know.
They can't be jumping. They have to start from the beginning.
Yeah. No, that's what favors them. They are anti-justice. Have you forgotten?
It still doesn't favor them. Because even if we reach to who buried, Baba Mohbad had reasons why he ordered the burial.
Yeah, Paparano.
That doesn't mean they can't talk about it. Go on.
Based on what you read now, I believe Baba would not make that mistake again. But at the same time, I want to say something. Baba should not be saying that I order. I suggested, and we all agree. But making that I ordered them, I think it's a little bit, that's what the lawyer is looking for.
No, there is a reason why he ordered, because there was no police.
I know, Soma, I know. But
So
she
they
just
don't need
said,
to
I
jump.
suggested, and we all agree.
Even if he
Toma,
said he ordered.
wait, you didn't hear the question. They asked Baba Mohbad, who ordered the body to be taken to the morgue? They didn't say police station.
Truthfully, he did. He's not lying about it.
Okay, it's not about lying now. They consented to it. He didn't just wake up and come and say so. I mean, somebody called ambulance. They were part of it. If that is considered as crime, all of them will go down for it.
No, what Baba did is not a crime because they did not bring.
Do you understand? If that is considered as crime, all of them in that house will go down with it. Why didn't they report?
Consider it a crime.
If he was doing what, if Baba was doing what is not right, why didn't they report to the police? So they were part of it too. So it's not a crime. What Baba did is not a crime. They all were part of
That's
it.
all I want to hear. That is
Baba
what
did
he
not
did is not a
command them.
crime.
Baba only said, okay,
If they call it crime, they are part of it. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yes, if they call it crime, then if Baba burying Mohbad is a crime, then all of them bury Mohbad. They're part of it. Will mail all of them, Mama Mohbad, all of them will go down for it. So then it's better they see it not as crime. It's better they focus on embalming and what came.
Sorry, Paparano. Soma, we see what they're trying to establish here is actually that when you have a question and the question is a leading question, there's a reason for it. Now, on the forefront, they need to identify every aspect of this process. Who engineered this body being taken to the morgue? That they need to get you to either implicate yourself or support yourself. But they have a reason why they're asking you that question. They can also ask another question: who decided to take the body back to the house? So all those things, both camps are trying to establish that, but trying to work out if there is a misdoing out of it that can actually cause that person to be in trouble. So it's one camp against the other.
That's why I said that he has to try to also bring them in. That, okay, they were there, and I suggested, like, just like this person, like, everybody were there, we have a brief discussion, and I suggested, because there's nothing we could be doing again at home, the next thing that came to my mind was that we should take him to the police station, okay, and get reports so that we can go deposit him in the morgue. So I suggested, and everybody they were not against it. They were not against it. You see, they were not against it. Maybe Kabek, not going to disturb us for you. They were not, don't request back on, I will block you. Okay, they were not against it, okay, and then so, we went, because as long as they were not against it, if they were against it, they have to show that they report to the police that he was doing what is not right. Mohbad died in that house. They did not report to the police. Nurse killed Mohbad. They didn't report the nurse. But now they are coming after Baba, who came to move the body to the police.
And again, secondly, that I also noticed there in the look, Kai.
Where is the nurse coming from? Is it from your background? If there's not your background, please don't speak.
I'll find them inside. One thing I also noticed in what you just read, like Baba Shuj said, I don't know exactly when he died, but I was called on Tuesday, but I don't know exactly when he died.
No, you can't say that because at that time everybody thought he died on 12th. So
no,
we can't
Baba
say
never knew. It was that day that they called Baba. Baba cannot because Baba is.
But what I'm saying is that as of the time of that CCT, everybody thought it was 12th.
Soma. Okay, Baba was cross-examined in the month of October 25th. Okay. October 25th, that's about 1 month plus. So what happened is this: the lawyer should have briefed Baba more, one. Okay, and secondly, when Baba Mohbad went to Berekete this year, he still said the same thing. When they play a video of Mama Mohbad saying Monday, whatever, Baba said, no, she's making a mistake. It's
Baba
Tuesday.
Mohbad is here.
Baba is here. He already said low. Maybe I should
bring him up. But even at the coroner inquest, we still didn't have enough evidence to prove that Mohbad died on the 11th. So that's what I'm saying. He didn't know until recently.
Come and look at what I'm saying. Even if you don't know something, look at the question they asked him. That, do you know that? I don't know how they put that question. Just like
I cannot see Baba Mohbad, though. I can't see him, so we can bring him
down here.
Yeah,
Baba is not gonna speak. Baba is not gonna speak Yoruba, he's going to speak English. Okay.
Let him be speaking English because
yes, I mean, for everybody, this is a case of everybody, and we'll try to help him.
Worldwide case.
Yeah, we'll try to help him understand. Okay. Exactly. That's very simple. Just 1 minute.
Okay.
Daddy. Let's sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí.
Hello.
Hello. Kalesa. Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir.
Happy Sunday to you.
Happy Sunday, sir.
Welcome to Papariano. Welcome back to Papariano. Last time we have you here, and there was not enough time to have a discussion. Do you remember, sir?
Yes.
Okay, so how has things been since then? How is everything? How has things been?
I'm fine. I'm managing myself.
Okay.
So I'm very happy by seeing you people. I'm using this opportunity to thank every one of you that I really appreciate you.
Thank you.
And if not because of you people, I will be tired. I really appreciate what you people are doing for me, for supporting me, both financially and the way you people speak and people that support me in many ways. The advice given to me, I really appreciate every one of you. I love you all. Thank you very much. Yeah.
We like, first of all, we like the sound of your voice. We like your. I was singing this song, and people were telling me to translate it. Adabia bi won o, adabia bere. Adabia bi won o, adabia bere. Èmi ò mọ tán sọ pé mo ṣe tán fi rojọ́ mi ká. Do you know this song?
Yeah. Let me sing in my own prophetic.
Yes.
Adabia bi won o, adabia bere wo. Adabia bi won, adabia bere. Èmi ò mọ wọ́n sọ pé mo ṣe tán fi rojọ́ mi ká. Wọ́n ní mo béèrè fún placenta ọmọ. Ṣé bí bàbá ọmọ ló lọ́mọ, ṣé bọ́lọ́mọ ló ní gbàjà. Adabia bi won, adabia bere wo. Èmi ò mọ wọ́n sọ pé mo ṣe tán fi rojọ́ mi ká. Wọ́n ti jojú ìmọ̀lẹ̀ nínú ayé. Wọ́n má tún fẹ́ jókòó ẹ̀ o Ọlọ́run. Ènìyàn ni mí, èmi ò mà lágbára. And so on. That's it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Baba. We appreciate. We need to tell you that we love you so much here in Papariano.
I love you too. Thanks so
much. Yes, we love you so much. Yeah. And that is why we have continued, because we are very, very convinced that that you are doing the right thing. In the Aloba family, in this that has happened, Nigeria and history will remember this that you are doing. It's not just for the sake of your son, but it's also for the society that we live in, that this may not happen again in the Aloba family or to anyone's children.
Yeah.
Nobody deserves to lose their glorious child. Mohbad is a glorious child that every parent pray to have in their family. Yes. So, and that is why we have been in this, and we continue, no matter the threats from anybody that they're going to sue you, they're going to sue us, they're going to do this. We said, come. We are very convinced that this guy did not die naturally, and we wanted justice for him. And that is what we must.
That is what I want. Yes. Yeah.
Baba, do you mind if I put you on big screen on a video, or you prefer? How do you prefer?
It depends on how you people want it. Okay, but I'm just trying to let you know that I'm just from anniversary. They invite me as a musician to minister there. So I'm just rounding up now. So preparing to go home. My PA is not here because of a lot of things that I'm supposed to do. I've turned up since. But I just want people to just manage the way that I can be able to express myself. And I'm using this opportunity to let every one of you to know every Sunday by 5 o'clock I will be addressing people. And if you have any question, if anybody have questions, they should just write and inbox me. So by next Sunday, I will answer those questions. So I'm ready to listen to every one of you and to answer the question that you ask me, unless if I don't know. But anyone that I know, because I'm saying true, I can speak anytime. So what that is true will still repeat itself as a truth. So if you just allow me to just let me be comfortable, I will express myself totally. So that is my plan. So I have that thing in plan. But when I said by 5, maybe I will join you people. So I just want to fulfill my promise with you people. So it's because of the strength that I passed through there, I can't stay long, because if I hunger now, a lot of diversion will be coming on the road. So that's why I just say, let me just have little time for you people.
With us. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah. We appreciate. Yeah. For you to even have honored, this invitation, set by Adenike, that shows how sincere you are, how committed you are to justice for Mohbad.
Yes,
and that will continue to encourage us, to continue to be behind you. And we'll continue to be behind you no matter what anybody, do. We'll continue to be behind you until we get justice for Mohbad. So that is it, Baba. First of all, I just want to see how we can have stability. Is it comfortable, like for you right now? Like, I hope it's not stressful because you're just coming up from an anniversary. Would you prefer it to be on your platform for you to go home, to give us a time where you can be relaxed, so that you cannot be in pressure, and we can discuss? Because at the end of the day, it's not just about the show. It's about understanding and rubbing mind together and see what all of us can do. Because all of us are in this together, all of us. Okay, we want to fight against all the powers, everybody that may have a hand in Mohbad's death. We want to see that Mohbad get justice. Yeah, so that they will not go and kill another person's child. So what do you think? Do you think you can manage that we can discuss now and talk about some few things, or it should be maybe when you get home and you are more relaxed? Which one would you prefer?
Let him get home now. It's been a
Please, don't speak for him. Don't speak for him, please.
He has muted, right? So I'm just
someone
telling
is
you.
Wait, Soma, please wait. Let him talk.
Because you don't know whether he has other things that he's going to go do when he gets home. That's why. People always share their time. So, hello, Baba, are you still there? Are you listening, Baba?
I think it would be reasonable to let him have a rest. He just told us that he's supposed to be on his way home. So we need to be considerate of that.
Okay, they say it's in a call. Maybe it's been called. I hope it's not these guys.
Papa, no, I'm putting myself out at any given time. Make Baba feel comfortable. At any given time that Baba decides to speak Yoruba, let him speak Yoruba and I will try and translate.
Am I with you now?
Yes, you are still with us.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know whether I can have just one question to two questions to make I answer you now, because my plan now, I told you earlier that let's all the questions to pass to my inbox, and by next week Sunday I can address all those questions. And I promise every Sunday I'll be coming out to talk to people, because I can't do it alone. It's beyond my family alone, beyond my power alone, and you people are my family, so which I used to share with Norma. Even I said in one of my interview that if anybody have a lawyer that can even support me, I'm ready to accept anyone. because nobody can said I should not talk at this moment because I'm not pleased with what is going on. The result of autopsy is not pleasing me. So this is the right time for me to shout out or to let people know how I'm feeling, because I cannot postpone this fight till future. Because some people say I should calm down. Calm down, okay. At this time of stage, no, there's nothing like calm down. I have to speak out. So
Yeah,
those
thank you so much,
questions,
Baba. Yeah, Baba.
sir.
Yeah, you can always speak Yoruba whenever you want to mix. Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Just
okay.
because
Okay.
we
Okay.
have
Okay.
people all over the world, so we don't want it to be only Yoruba.
So
But
what I'm trying to say, okay.
mix Yoruba anytime they feel
Now,
like.
okay. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe ń sọ fún yín ni pé.
No, Baba. Mo ń bọ̀ ní mo fẹ́ sáré sàn kan. Nǹkan tẹ́ ń
Okay.
sọ yé wa that ó yé everybody so yé wa. So ẹ ní láti translate. So mi ni máa handle. So nǹkan tí àwa fẹ́ ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ ni pé we are looking for a way whereby we can rub minds together with you. Okay, whereby you will be present and we will ask some questions, and we will also try to tell you some things, because there are some things that we also feel like you need to know. Maybe probably you were not aware of it because you are very busy.
Those things that you wish to tell me, I want it in my inbox. You just pass it through there, and if there's any question, I will take everything down. My PRO will be with me on next week Sunday. Even my PA is not here, so I don't know how to handle most of the online like this. So please, so by next week Sunday, all those questions will be answering. If you can allow me to just settle down and answer those questions, I would even love it like that. Because if I just on from here now, going home, I excuse myself from the party. So that's why I just hide and discuss with you a little. If I'm going now, the diversion will be coming on the road. So maybe we should just have that appointment by Sunday. I can answer those questions because my PA is not the PRO is not.
Can you come in, Adenike? Adenike, unmute your microphone. Let's see how Adenike, yes, please go on.
Yeah.
ẹ má bínú sáà nígbà yẹn lákòókò.
Okay, ma.
Okay. Ó ní nǹkan kan tí ṣẹ́rí àwọn nǹkan kan pọ̀ tó jẹ́ pé nígbà tẹ́ ti grant àwọn interview yẹn. A rí i pé mẹ́nu lọ síbẹ̀ ó ṣókùnkùn sí yín gan. So what I'm telling Baba is there are some things that Baba ought to have said when he was granting interviews, but he did not know anything about them. So that is why we invited Baba here this evening, so that we can show Baba all the evidences. But Baba has no time this evening. But nǹkan kan wà tó ṣe kókó ká tún fẹ́ bèrè lọ́wọ́ yín kó tó di pé a máa wá sórí platform yín lọ́jọ́ Sunday.
Okay.
Àwa ọ̀dọ́.
Ẹ béèrè yẹn.
Òun náà ni mo ti ń lọ síbẹ̀ sà. Àwa ọ̀dọ́, àwa youth, àwa sọ̀rọ̀sọ̀rọ̀. A fẹ́ kóra wa jọ láti ní lọ́ọ̀yà tiwa. So that anywhere tó bá ti bú yín, tí wọ́n ti attack yín, tí wọ́n ti sọ nǹkan tí ò tẹ́ wa lọ́rùn, a fẹ́ máa sue wọn through lọ́ọ̀yà tiwa. A dẹ̀ fẹ́ kẹ́ fún wa ní consent pé a fún yín láyè o, so that tí àwọn lẹ́tà yẹn bá ti ready, a máa send ẹ̀ sí yín, ẹ̀ láti bá wa sign ẹ̀. But a fẹ́ waste owó, a fẹ́ máa waste agbára wa, la ṣe nípa máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín náà, because èèyàn láti béèrè orí lọ́wọ́ olórí kéèyàn tó fa.
Hello. Question. If you can allow me to just say my mind, this is how I feel. If you people can accept me in that way.
No problem.
There is my brother Famuyiwa that I wish, and I appoint him as a person that he can handle this kind of issue, because I can't just call myself an illiterate, but I'm sure he's my blood. He can handle all these kind of questions. He knows the one that I'm supposed to sign, and he knows the one that I'm not supposed to sign. And if you can contact him, a lot of things will be done by him, because I recognize him. He is my brother, and I like the way that he handled the case of Mohbad. So if you can allow, hello. Yes.
Network.
Adenike, no, there are some place. I believe that he's on that guide. There are some guide. He's on that certain guide.
The quest that was put across to Baba Mohbad.
Okay, Baba is back. Baba is back.
Okay.
Okay, please wait. Let's not. I understand, Baba. I mean, he's been guided right now. Okay, where they don't want him to be committed to some certain things, and they want to see that they make sure that they filter some informations. But we didn't want to take Baba to that extent. We don't want to rub mind with him and showing some things. For example, Baba,
Yes, sir.
video ibi tó ti ń shake ọwọ́ Mohbad, tó ti ń mi ọwọ́ Mohbad, tó ń fi dì sí gbogbo àgbáyé.
Yes. Mo rí yẹn nígbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ announce pé ó ti kú. So
no, ìyẹn kọ́. Ó ní fídíò kan tó wà tá a máa fi hàn ní ìsinyìí. Wọ́n ṣe fídíò, wọ́n fẹ́ show pé Mohbad ṣì wà láyé torí àwa ń feel pé Mohbad kú lọ́jọ́ Monday, but tá a fi everything léra wọn, okay? Like ó farahàn sí wa pé Mohbad ó possibly kò yẹ pé Mohbad kú lọ́jọ́ Monday, but wọ́n fẹ́ sọ fún àgbáyé nígbà tí Mohbad kú. So now
clear see me.
Yes, clear.
Most of the times I used to make mistake concerning that Monday or no Tuesday because I was told on Tuesday. So when you people are saying it's Monday and what happened, so that's why I said set those questions to my inbox. So I'm about to move now, please. So
okay,
till next time
we'll reach out to you. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you,
okay, thank you.
Have a safe
Thank you, sir.
safe journey. It's good to
So
thank you.
in summary from Adenike, Adenike put a question to Baba Mohbad earlier in Yoruba, and I don't think it was translated. So what Adenike was advocating at this point in time is actually that is it possible for Baba to give a go-ahead for a youth movement to be set up? And if that be the case, it means that the youth movement will have its own lawyer, will have its own advocacy, and they will be able to fight the corners in their own way, but they work alongside Baba and give sort of like update to Baba in a timely manner. Now, what Baba is advocating at this point in time is that as much as he doesn't have a time right now to kind of think about it, he will implore Adenike and the youth group to sort of like reach out to Mr. Muiwa. And despite anything and any form of negativity that anyone may have about this guy, which is not coming from Baba Mohbad, he is still saying that Mr. Muiwa is still his number one advocate, is still his number one CEO. So let's be clear. Let's be clear about the fact that we've heard it from Baba Mohbad right now, that there is nothing that you want to lift. If you want to connect directly with him, you still have to go with Mr. Muiwa.
No. Baba didn't make that categorically. He just saying that because of maybe his background, his educational background, that he has a brother who he has appointed for things like that, anything that has to do with signing, whatsoever, that he has Muiwa in place, that it has to go through Muiwa, and then so Muiwa is fully responsible for those things. And I think he will just be explained to, okay? I think the lady Adenike is going to call him, and because, she was the one who invited Baba to this place. So I believe she's going to follow up with that and get that resolved with Baba. So, no worry for that one. No need to worry about that one.
But Papariano, Baba have to be told the public perception about Muiwa.
That's why I say people who are calling, like how Adenike called him. I think Adenike should be able to.
Baba knew about that, and that is exactly what he has been saying concerning that Mr. Muiwa.
Yeah, it means he's very insisting. He's insisting that he will continue with Muiwa no matter what.
But I'm going to swallow my pride and try and get in touch with Mr. Muiwa. Don't worry, I will do the.
Even though we're clamoring that we don't want Mr. Muiwa in the picture. Good afternoon, everyone. Mr. Muiwa is related to Baba Mohbad. No matter what we want to do for this man, he's not going to let go of Mr. Muiwa. So we just have to take it the way it is.
Superman, we are not saying
we're truly fighting justice for Mohbad.
Superman, please. It's not Superman. Muiwa does not represent just for Mohbad, please. If we are fighting for justice for Mohbad, we don't agree with him. Because we don't agree with him does not mean we don't want justice, please. He's not the one who started Justice for Mohbad. He joined Justice for Mohbad. What we are trying to do is that we don't want Justice Mohbad to become a family business.
Absolutely.
For example, we are ready to help with our resources, with our time, with everything. And we should be able to be part of the decisions. Not all the decisions being taken should not just be based on whatever Muyiwa want. Otherwise,
so we have to find a way.
We are just.
We have to find a way to explain this to Baba.
Take it easy. So now there are some alternatives. Alternatives like Baba Mohbad has another brother that spoke with Boki Jesse. The man, in fact, lived with him for a very long time. Why don't we try to approach that person? That person seems more lineage. What do you guys think?
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
They are bringing, but we don't even know why they brought that person to us. Maybe in case we are done with Muyiwa, they want to give us that one again. But anyway.
So why don't we put that to Baba first and see what Baba thinks about that?
Exactly,
yes.
Because even Paparano, when Kemi interviewed Baba, that was the person Baba mentioned to Kemi, that is his PA. Something, one Yoruba, Oluwa Shogo or something, I can't remember the name. So
no, that's not
I
the
think
man.
because
that's not the man. The one Bukky Jesse interviewed is called Mr. Dayo. His name is Dayo.
It's not the Mr. Dayo. I'm talking of Baba's PA.
Oh, okay, I see.
Baba's PA. I forgot his name. He has a Yoruba name. That was the name Baba mentioned.
I think Kemi called him Oluwa Shogo. That was what Kemi called him that day.
Yes, so because the public have their perception about Miwa, majority about those fighting for justice for Mohbad, they have problem with Miwa. They have problem with the way he talk to people. They have problem with the way he organize things. And majority of us on this side think Muyiwa is with the other side much, because sometimes Muyiwa was what is the name of that platform? He was almost on that platform, and that was even the platform he went to set up some group, and he later went to dissolve the group again. So this Muyiwa thing, please, Adenike, if you can truly talk to Baba, let Baba go with what the majority are saying. Muyiwa is one of the reasons why the GoFundMe is not moving. Muyiwa is one of the reasons why the GoFundMe is not moving.
We want to help Baba, but it seems to get access to Baba is not very easy. And I don't think for most of our international viewers and our friends and family who are watching, there will be this difficulty here. And I think maybe some of you still need to call Baba and try to explain some things to Baba, so Baba will understand the way the public see this thing. It's beyond the family business. Okay, because if it's based on the family business, the family alone cannot fight against the government, cannot fight against all of these people. You need the public. We can fight together. We can teach ourselves what to do. But if it is just based on, what the family want and not based on what the public want, it's going to be difficult. Because the public is the one that is, like, since September till now, we stay on this case. We keep it alive. Without us, this case is no longer there. Look at this person, Sylvester, the father of Sylvester Oromoni. Nobody was behind this man. He was all by himself, no public. He was spending his own money. Nobody invited him to come and speak. In fact, they don't give him space. For him to go and speak, he will pay money. He will pay money to go and speak to the public. But in this case, the Aloba family is lucky that we have the public, with such amount of compassion, who is ready to help to do everything. In fact, the reason why even the government of the state can't do anything is because of the public involvement. As I'm talking to you, two TikTokers are going to court. Arifa Veron. Okay? For this same case of the Aloba family. And with all this that the public, has invested, do we think that the public should not be part of the decision making on how this case goes? There are so many criminals working for free outside there. And there's nothing like we be part of the decision and acting, because Muyiwa is not acting. Muyiwa said that he always come to my Paparano platform. He's always here all the time. He hear everything we say, but he's not doing nothing. He's complaining. He will go. We don't know what he's telling Baba. Maybe Muyiwa will go and tell Baba Mohbad, the government is the reason why nothing is working, whatever. And he's not doing much. If you are not doing much, how do you expect the government to do anything?
Excuse me, Papa.
Baba Mohbad have a statement in the police. We are not even sure whether they have gone to check it and edit it. For the statement of last year, the statement that there was no embalming in that statement. There was no Baba Mohbad going to the police station. So many things he didn't mention. That's why when the police gave preliminary report, the preliminary report of the police said Mohbad's father got to that home and took the child to for burying. That's how the police made it. And at that time, Mohbad's father was still in good relationship with Iyabo Ojo, Toto Dike, and the family. So maybe they would have briefed them, they would have told them what to say. Okay? But now, seeing things so glaring with the way things are right now, have they gone there to change that statement? Because if you don't give police enough information, they will not make arrests. No matter how much we are here shouting. It is information given to the police that they are acting on. Someone must go and list out all of those criminality, so that they can now act on those things and get people who are supposed to put in custody, get them into custody. Okay? Go on, Demi.
That you are saying the same thing, the woman is...
Go on, Demi, wait 1 minute.
Please give me 2 minutes, just 2 minutes without interjection. So, I took a break of TikTok deliberately for 2 weeks. I came back and all that kind of stuff, and I engaged on various platforms. And I thought that it'll be useful to get a steering group so we can engage with Baba Mohbad directly, so that every time we do, it will be, the focal point will be on the public directly engaging with Baba Mohbad. So, Gurexi was on a platform, and then we talk about this and all that kind of stuff, and we thought, this is what we need. And then there is always that element of everyone talking about why was Baba Mohbad dropped off Paparano's platform when it came the last time. And then it was clear that they're going to put a corrective measure in place and they're going to allow Baba Mohbad to come back onto this platform. And now that he has actually come to this platform, and now that the public actually have confidence that if we, true meaning people, and we want to engage with him directly, and he has actually come, part of what I advocated at the time as well is actually that for the PA and people around him to kind of be contrived in the way they advise him and the way they support and corner him. And it is clear that is actually sort of like taking part of that form of advice, and you can now see.
Hello, sir. There is breaking news.
Let me finish. Okay. This breaking news thing sometimes interrupts what we are doing.
Okay.
Yeah. So now, what I want to
wait. Is it a quick one? Wait, is it a quick one? I didn't care.
Yeah,
if it's a quick one, give us so that we are safe. Let's know where we are. I mean,
I saw it on Kemi Olu Lawyer's platform. Wunmi Aloba is on her way out of Nigeria.
Okay, I mean, Boki also said the same
thing. It's a fake news.
We'll get to that. Go on, Demi.
Yeah. You say the thing is, we have all the time in the world to discuss breaking news. So now, this is where we are now at this point in time. Is that regardless of how we look at it, or regardless of how we want to water it down, that apple, we're not sure whether it's a rotten apple, we're not sure whether it's a bad apple, but that apple actually has an influence on this process if you want to engage with this man, and it's still managed to mention Muyiwa. Now that he's mentioned Muyiwa, we need to take something out of this conversation, out of this session, to actually know that regardless of what you do, Baba Mohbad still doesn't have confidence elsewhere. So the question for everyone listening right now is actually that, how do we engage with Baba right now? Not that we're going to sideline Mr. Muyiwa, and we can't take Mr. Muyiwa out of the question. We need to be intelligent enough to know that Mr. Muyiwa is in the background and we still want to engage with this man, Baba Mohbad. How do we do it?
I think that's good afternoon.
Did I sleep through Baba Mohbad? I slept through him.
Honestly, I'm
Okay,
just
sorry, you were
turning
not
into
speaking. Lady Ice is not, they're not
I
coming
was
right now. I mean, you were there in the box, and so you were busy. So anyway, Baba has said the things that, I mean, that he wants. I believe that he was called. I mean, he was called again while he was here. He was called. There was a call to him. We don't know the discussion, the content of that call, but again, I think it was that call that quickly gave him the regulations that whatever anybody wants, it should be sent to his inbox, and he's going to come live, that is on live stream next week, to be addressing whatever that he is being sent. So the purpose was, I mean, was to rub mind with him, to elaborate on the things that happened to Mohbad, what the things that he is aware of, things that he's not aware of, to discuss it, to see things directly, I mean, from his own point of view, from his own side. But that was not done. But again, we just have to go by what is maybe convenient, which is mostly convenient for him. Okay, because I mean, he's just closing from church, and he said it was an anniversary and all of this. So, and yeah, yeah. So let's keep it short like this. I mean, yeah, what? What are they?
Can I talk? Can I talk, please?
Yeah, go on, Adenike.
Good evening, everybody.
Come here, we're gonna come to you. Let Adenike go on. Go on, Adenike.
Yeah, with the situation of things now, at least when Baba came here to say what he said this evening, we are almost 1,000 live. So everybody has heard what Baba said. And what I would suggest is that let's keep sending the message he asked for to his inbox on TikTok. And if I have some, I will send it to his WhatsApp and see how his interview will go next week, Sunday, at 5 p.m. And the reason why I'm saying this, after that Sunday, we can conclude on what to do. We want to help Baba, but there is no way we can force him. If that is what Baba wants, we just have to leave him. At least, if the result comes out positive, Baba will know we tried our best. And if it is otherwise, Baba will know we tried our best. There is nothing we can do. We can't force him to do whatever he doesn't want to do. His family is his family. And because without Baba, there's no way we can go forward with our plans.
No, you know, the thing is this, right? For me, like you rightly said, let us, 1 minute, please, baby. Like you rightly said, let us try the method of Baba, because you know, after all, we are the one who advised for this method. Don't forget that they should be receiving information from us. Okay, but what we wanted to do is more like rub mind once and for all, not a continuous thing. The continuous questions are going to be going to the inbox. This was about just rubbing mind. But anyway, just please wait. They have addressed that. They called him, and they want it to be by a message. So let us do what they want. Okay, the way we have proposed it before. Then let us watch and see the difference, whether they can meet up to, to what the public want, and if they can, meet up to what, they will have more time to relax, to think, to devise. Because again, as I said again, we are still in between them, kind of being careful about how they want to go about this justice. It's not just absolute. We must understand this. It's a family thing. There's a family interest here that continue to showcase whenever we push hard. We are being reminded back again, hey, there's a family here. So let's work with them and see that we support them financially, mentally, time, and however we can do that. And then let's see again what comes out of it.
So,
Okay.
Paparano,
Sorry, sir. I will also make it known to Baba that the reason why we brought him to this platform is just to deliberate with him. If we can find time to do that again. But if he says no, there's nothing we can do. We've tried our best.
No, it's okay. We don't need that. We don't need that. As I said again earlier, I would have preferred to go to him, to speak to him in his platform, if you want.
Maybe next week Sunday.
Exactly.
Maybe next week Sunday.
We don't have issue with that.
Adenike, you've done well. Upon my return, I rubbed minds with people on a different platform, including Gurexi. And let's congratulate Baba for listening to common sense. Baba is at a number of interviews that is almost nearly dragged him into the gutters. Because those interviews, as we can see, the revelation of it is actually digging down debt on the past life and past times and all that kind of stuff. And I will congratulate Baba for listening to common sense and actually doing this thing in a focal way, in a focused way, and that is that. And what I said at the time, I will say it again. If you go to BBC and you go to CNN and you go to anywhere you go to, all the big powerhouse, all the mainstream media out there, they will always share the script with you. They always sit you down with your PAs and everybody around you to say this is the script. If you don't like the script, you can decide to say no. If you don't like the script, you can work with them to amend it. And I think that Baba is actually taking something out of it, Gurexi especially. I would say well done to Gurexi to have actually taken those type of advices across to Baba to now realize that let's not overexpose this man. For every time he goes into an interview where the host has an agenda, the host never tell Baba that there's going to be an interview. They just call him out of nowhere, live, and we can see it, and they start leading him on with their questions. So I would say a very big congratulations to Baba, and I think that we all need to be very patient for the team around him to find just we're talking about the way forward now. All they now need to do is to find their own way of carrying us along. And we need to try and respect that. If they drop question in the inbox and we have to wait a week, let's be patient. But I think we need to congratulate Baba for actually doing the right thing. Thank you.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. I understand this patient of a thing we're talking about. I want everybody to put ourselves in the shoes of who's Arifa and this guy. These people are just sitting down in a cell, or I don't know wherever they are kept, just because we are fighting for somebody. You can tell by about talking today, he doesn't really know much is going on. This thing has been going on for months. These people around him are not educating him. He doesn't know what's going on. You can tell from all the interviews he's been doing recently. He's not being carried along. He's not being educated. And these people are still not wanting him to get involved. If the public, we are putting our funds into this, we are putting our time and our energy, he's got to be involved. He's the father of this child. Even if Muiwa is going to be involved, as time goes on, and if he's there, he's listening, and Muiwa is making some decisions, the man has common sense, like you said. He does. But they are preventing him from getting involved. He doesn't know what's going on. You cannot, okay, these people that commit these atrocities, none of them have spent a night in a cell. And all TikTokers, we are shouting justice for Mobile. These people are somewhere. What's the name of the other guy other than Arifa? This guy has his own business. Have we actually thinking we putting ourselves in the shoes of all these people? Veron. They've got a life. And now they're sitting somewhere for nothing. They didn't do anything wrong just by speaking up, asking for justice. And we're sitting here, we've got money, we've paid San, we've paid all this legal team, and then we are using our money to pay these people, and they're not even fighting for us. Anything being said against us, anything being done against us, nobody is standing up for us. We're asking for us to even get legal team for ourselves, to stand up for ourselves. And somebody's still referring back to the same Muiwa guy.
Veron and what's the other guy's name, right? They kind of crossed the line. And
well, it doesn't matter. Does it really matter? No, sir, you've been talking. You've been talking. You need to give other people a chance. You've been talking.
Maybe you should come back.
You've been talking.
Please,
you've been talking.
Okay.
Let other people speak. It doesn't matter if they cross the line. Do you know how many crossing the line that
Zai, take it easy. We understand. How many
things people have said wrong?
Let's bring in some neutral body, please. Zai lady, please. Let's bring in Comrade. Go on, Comrade. Maybe we are coming to you, please. Go on, Comrade.
Good evening, everybody that is on the platform, that is on comment section. We greet you. I think I've been listening to Demi. One thing I will pick from what he has said is we should exercise patience. For me, I don't think exercising patience can work at this point again. I will remind you when we were discussing yesterday, I was with aristocrats, and we brought the idea of bringing Baba to this platform so that we can rub mind with him. I was so shocked that Baba had come and he had gone. Are you getting what I'm saying? If this guy is talking about patience, I don't think patience can work again. And some of us can even go by the word patience again. And I can remind you yesterday that I made a statement yesterday. And the statement was that we had a meeting last year, November. Baba was in that meeting. Muiwa was in that meeting. Lady Aries was in that meeting. Susan was in that meeting when all of us were still together. Are you getting me? And we have 10-point agenda raised as an action point last year, November. I could remember that we even brought a lawyer that is one of the lawyers that appears in court as a pro bono to come and break things down for us to our level of understanding. And up to today, not even one out of that action point had been treated. Not even one out of that action point had been treated. One of the critical points out of that action point was to work with to fight for a demand in court for an independent trustee to handle all the deceased belongings, including income from live stream and so on and so forth, the house, the car, and so on. You understand? Just one out of those 10 action points. None of them had been attended to as I am talking to you now. So what are we having patience for? Patience does not work again. Look, we know Muiwa more than anybody that can be talking here. I can beat my chest about that. We know him more than anybody that is talking here. You understand? If you have a meeting with Muiwa today, he knows me very well. I can tell you what Muiwa will bring for you as a response or outcome tomorrow. We have had more than 1,001 meetings that I was present with Muiwa. You understand what I'm saying? And this woman that has just spoken has said something very important. Are you getting me? The fact is that Baba is not informed. And if he's informed, he's not informed in the right way. Are you getting what I'm saying? If Baba came here today and prior to his coming, Baba never said we should send him itemized points or itemized question that we want him to respond to. But coming here on this platform was when they call him and now passing a message to us that we should send our points to him on itemized format. I don't think that can work, to be sincere. I don't think that can work. And let me tell you, you understand? Somebody mentioned one of his senior brother that attended Buki Jesse's platform interview a few days ago. For me, if Adenika is still very close to them, you understand? If they are not allowing Baba to come here to come and respond to us, we can bring that man here to rub mind with him and see how we can get his attention. And then probably that man can have a discussion with Baba. I can see that man is a very strong member of that family. In years back, I have brought the evangelist, the prophet, who is one of the senior member of their family, to our caucus last year. And that woman tried and break down some for us, but it still does not work. You understand? So the 3 points that were raised today, as regard patient, as regard Muiwa, as regard sending our itemized action point to him on his mail, bro, I can beat my chest for you. It can't work. We still have a lot of things. We still have a long way to go in this matter. And if the same people that have been with him since last year November cannot treat 10 action, I have the action point in my phone that we had in the meeting in a group. I snap it and send it to everybody. I will snap it and send it to you. Go through it and check one of them out. If they have done one, they have not done it. So why are we still parabolating with them, or why are we still remaining with them? You understand? So no matter what the case may be, we still have to find a way around this problem, because if this problem remains, it cannot.
Your network, Moses. Thank you, Moses. You have spoken well. It seems your network is gone. It's a shame that I was in the box and I slept through the entire Baba's conversation. I did not even hear.
Fact, go back to bed. Go and be sleeping.
But you people are so bad. You could not wake me up. The Baba is here. You just left me.
I even heard you snoring in the background.
Really? Shame, man. I'm just getting this justice must come so I can go back to my normal life. Everything done dabaru. I will light the life. I didn't even know Baba was here, and I was occupying a box.
He was here.
Mr. Denike, thank you. You have done very well, everybody. But you see, I'm going to agree with Comrade Mose, because we have been with Baba very, very long time. We have come a very long way.
Hello, Madam Aries. Sorry, ma. Sorry. You know what I thought about what Baba did today? Because before...
I don't know, what did he do? He jackpa.
Hold on, ma. Because yesterday morning when I called him, I requested if I should do the flyer. And I called the person that would do the flyer for me. I did the 10,000 naira emergency. And I sent it to Baba. So, since yesterday that I've been sending it to Baba, I insisted that Baba should update it on his own page so that we'll go there to pick it up, so that it won't be that we are biased that it's only Papariano that Baba was coming. So, unfortunately, Baba did not respond to me yesterday, but this morning I had to update everywhere. And for Baba to just come and do what he did today, I think somebody changed his mind. But the way it sounded yesterday was not like the way it sounded here this afternoon. But all is good. We can't force them.
Let me say something. To be honest with you.
Lady Aries,
hold on, DM. The man, hold on. You see, to be honest with you, me and Baba, we had frictions in the past, which Comrade knows about, because of all this kind of behavior. And I'm someone that cannot hold back on my truth at all. Because if Baba can go to TVC that is not fighting for Baba, and she can go to Alawiye, I've never heard about Alawiye, Big Boromiro, or whatever he went to. And we are here every single day and night, hours upon hours analyzing, defending Baba, fighting for Baba. He owes us. That's respect. Okay, Baba Mohbad ọdún tó gbà lọ́wọ́ mi kò tó mẹ́ta àbí mẹ́rin. And if we are here, ohun rẹ̀ sì mo wà lórí platform, mo sùn lọ mo horun. Isn't that disgraceful enough? Because of this Baba, and he will not say it's like, and we have to go and hold on now, Demi. We have to now go and inbox him our complaints. Why didn't he ask TVC to inbox him their complaints?
Madam Aries.
Or he did not see us as big platform enough.
Madam Aries. Sorry, Lady Aries, but when you people
you guys allow Madam Aries to talk now.
When you
keep interrupting him.
Because
allow her to talk.
No. I know a line of thought. I don't want her to be
we don't want her to get
voicing out these things. I want to hear more of it from others. Because it's always about her. It's not good for this cause, please. She's been in this for a very long time. She doesn't have. All must not be coming out from her. Let others speak about the same thing.
Please.
They all feel the same way.
When you were planning the time, did you ask him when would be convenient for him? Because
he was the one that even suggested that 5 p.m. He said, "Will it be okay 5 p.m. on Sunday?" I asked, "When can you come to Papariano?" Baba said, "Is it possible for me to come there on Sunday at 5 p.m.?"
Well, ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ ń dáwó náà ni kẹ́ máa dá nìṣó, mi ò ní dáwó ṣá, because if he's doing this to
Madam
us,
Aries, hold
doing
on.
this
Ẹ má
to
sọ̀rọ̀
us,
lọ.
it's
Ẹ mọ̀ pé
unfair
nǹkan táwọn
now.
èèyàn fẹ́ gbọ́ leléyìí. Don't
Wait,
do
but did you
that.
tell him what he's coming to do exactly?
Yeah, I did. I did everything.
Because he's
I said
busy
there
on
are
Sundays.
hold on, Soma. I said there are many things my Baba said
Can I
in the
say
interview.
something too? Okay.
Sunday is not a good day for him because he's on
But it was
in
the one that
church on Sunday.
suggested the Sunday. And the reason why I accepted the Sunday was because some people said it will be good on Sunday if he can do it. But because it was the one that suggested that Sunday, he should know that he has program today. Now he shouldn't have picked that Sunday if he knew he's not going to have time. Because Nigeria is not where you can just predict that you are going somewhere 20 minutes, you come back.
Okay, I think you just need to find out from him first, and work it out with him instead of discussing this on this live, because they are streaming you on Temi's platform. And this is what they like. Anytime you're dragging Baba,
Yeah, you see that asked me a question and I'm telling you what happened.
Adenike and Soma, let's be guided and let's actually still focus on the fact that advocacy advice that people have on the internet actually come in different form and shape. And some of us, just few of us, have actually engaged in the background with Gurexi, and a way forward actually means that Baba Mohbad has been overexposed. Every time he actually has an interview, there is always that uncontrollable way of him being led. He wasn't prepared. They bring him in from nowhere. And at the end of the day, people are having gbasgbos in the background because the host in question has an ulterior motive. So the idea at this point in time is give Baba Mohbad the control. Let him take
please,
control.
this have to stop so that you don't go to other platform to say these things. Can you tell me one platform Baba Mohbad has been to before for Mohbad where there was gbasgbos and people were not comported?
No.
You keep saying the same thing and there's no such thing like that.
Let me explain this to you.
Yes.
When a host
he was in Kemi Odolayo's platform recently. What happened? Was it gbasgbos?
What I'm saying is actually that
why didn't Kemi Odolayo inbox him?
When you see there are questions. Because me, I like the performance on your platform. I love the way the guy came in and did what he did, and I love the way you moderated the process. Now, when you call someone out of the blue and you've already channeled the entire world to listen to what you've got to say, and then you then call this guy who is not prepared for the interview, I believe that you have one thing or another to gain from it. We might not see it today, but we might see it tomorrow. That is what I'm saying.
Okay, but that is not correct. But that is not correct. I mean, you are not being. No. We are being realistic here. There's nothing Baba Mohbad is hiding. He's an innocent man.
But still the realism.
Let's wait. He's an innocent man, okay, who only wants his voice to be heard, and we are asking him questions related to the things that we want clarity on.
We need people around him. We need people around him.
It doesn't. It's not a criminal. Why does he need? Why does he need the body? No. Demi, don't speak in that area. Where Baba only needs to ask us. Please tell me this in Yoruba. I don't understand it in English. It's not a. He's a pastor. He's a head of a church. He's a leader, and he's a head of a family. Okay, and we most of us that are young here, we are younger to him. We don't want to rub mind with him. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, but
we are not interrogating or investigating.
Let me just flatten things out. Let me just say, I love the way you brought this guy on this platform, and I love the dialogue. Let's just leave it that way.
Well, sorry, let me just say something.
Thank you very much.
Let me just say something. If I can promise you, Madam Adenike, had it been you have gone to get the permission to bring Baba to this platform from African TV, please wait. All right. So had it been Madam Adenike had gone to get permission from Muyiwa to bring Baba here, Baba would have spent more time here, and nobody would have called him, and he would have taken questions and answers just the way he has been doing it on other platforms. But probably because they felt like, everything should come through them, sort of. My own opinion.
I don't think this is true, because when Dr. Kemi arranged an interview, it didn't hold. They had to postpone it again. So I don't think what you're saying is actually true. And Let's stop all this.
Sorry, which of the interview didn't hold with Kemi?
The last one she said she was going to have with Baba. That wasn't the same day because I was
No, it was the same day. I mean, that was the interview. That was the interview.
I know the interview. She advertised.
No.
She would have an interview.
Wait, please. No, Soma. No. Please don't mislead people. Kemi Olu, please don't mislead people. Kemi Olu lawyer has always said that she's not interested to speak to Baba or to anybody in that family. That she is doing her investigation independently. So what time did she post a flyer that she went to speak to Baba Mohbad? Can you tell us the month? What month?
Posted on her page 2 or 3
what
days
month?
or 4 days. This last week I'm talking
about. Yes, now, so that was about the recent interview. I mean,
yeah, but it did not
see what we are saying. See what we are saying. Yes, Soma. It is not about it didn't hold. Baba can tell us that, okay, I'm not ready for it today. Can we meet next week? But it was not about, I mean, he didn't reschedule it. That's what we are saying.
That's exactly what he said today.
No. You didn't get it. You didn't get
next Sunday.
Baba said, listen, maybe you didn't hear. Baba said that.
I recorded it. I have the record.
Listen, you can play it. Play it for yourself. Maybe you didn't listen very well.
You are not right. I
heard him very well. Baba said, he said that whatever question or whatever information that we have, let it be sent to his inbox. And then he will go live stream and address it. That's what he said.
On Sunday next week. From Sunday, every Sunday, 5 p.m.
So can you play what you have if it's different? Hello, Soma?
No problem. I'll play it. I'll post it. What he said.
He didn't. Baba never. He didn't reschedule. He didn't reschedule with us. That is going to come next week.
He didn't reschedule with you.
Oh my God.
Soma, can I tell you what Baba said?
Okay, what?
Baba said, if you have anything, we should be sending it to his inbox. That he will be addressing it every Sunday at 5 p.m.
But what he said, does it mean that he will not come to this platform?
He doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
He doesn't say that.
He has not set he had not set a schedule. That's what we have
said. And he also said he's just coming from church and he wants to rest and something like that. So we should.
Baba doesn't need to tell us he's coming back here. But it's very straightforward. Baba is not coming back here. We have to go to his platform. That is
very simple. Very simple.
Very simple and straightforward.
Well, let me just conclude. Let me just conclude by saying that. We do not trust each other.
At least he was polite with us, and he said he's from the church, and he just took out time to stay outside to talk to us. And so I don't know why they are blowing this thing out of proportion.
And when he was driving off, he told us he needs to drive. So do we need to have him driving?
Anyway, it's okay, Soma, it's okay. I mean, he was informed, and they said he peaked 5 p.m. Okay, and 5 p.m. came. He said he went to, like, he sang in a concert or whatsoever. What I told him, I was expecting him to say, okay, let's reschedule it. Maybe when he gets home, okay, it's going to be free, or maybe 3 days, or maybe 1 week later. Okay, we are going to meet. We are going to come back maybe this particular time. That's what I expect. But what he said is that whatever we have to say, let's send it to his inbox, and then he will go live and address it.
Yeah, definitely, exactly.
We address it. Next Sunday.
It's okay, I got you.
Anyway, it's okay. We've done our best. I don't know. We can't force them.
We have done Ebenezer.
He's coming back here. There is no two ways about it.
And you will be the one. You will be the one to go and bring him now. You will be now.
Soma, how do you know he's coming back here? How do you know?
When he comes back, you will see it. So
we are waiting for you. You will be the one to bring him next. I think Denike has tried her best. So now it is on you now. Okay.
Yeah, what I would say concerning that, if Baba needs to come back here, maybe we would like to make that request himself. I'm not going to go back and beg him to come back here.
No, Soma is going to bring Baba. Is going to bring Baba. It's on Soma now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's calm down. We'll never reach like.
If we are fighting for justice, we have to be like. If you want something, you have to be calm. You understand?
9 months.
You have to be
calm. How many months, my sister?
No, I understand. Like. No,
don't let us be deceiving ourselves. Don't let us be deceiving ourselves.
It's like you are new here. You are new in this case. Most of you are new, right? Those of you talk about patience. Those of you talk about
patient. I'm not talking about patient to what you people want. Everything
patient about what? Patient about what?
It's correct. That is what you wanted to tell Baba today. It's correct.
Yeah,
It is
patient
correct. What
about
I'm
what?
trying
That's
to
what I
say,
want to know.
what I'm
Patient
trying to
about what?
say, what patient about the way what just happened now, what the way Baba reacted. Many of you people are angry. But
But
I'm trying
it's
to
just
so
the
we should
same
be
thing. Baba
patient
just did the
to
same thing
tell
that we don't want
Baba,
him to be doing.
those who have his number, to call him and try to explain. You cannot compare your
How
mentality
long
with
are you
Baba's
going to be running
mentality
after
right now.
somebody you want to help? When you want to help
That's
somebody, is that how you run after them?
We're not helping him, we're helping ourselves.
How long are you going to be running after somebody you want to help?
We're not
Okay.
helping Baba.
No, we are helping. Believe me, we are helping. If you don't, maybe you don't know, we are helping.
Me, I'm fighting.
We are helping Baba. We are helping.
We are helping Baba.
The
Don't say
public
we are
is
not
helping
helping.
Baba.
What
They
do you
are
mean we're not
helping
helping?
Baba. Baba cannot do it alone. Baba cannot do it alone.
The
God will help
public
us.
is what has kept this case alive.
No, so
He
we are
already
helping
said it. He
ourselves. We're
said
not
he's
helping Baba.
tired. Even himself, he said he's tired. And we too were getting tired. So how do you get motivated?
Every day we're going to hear
Let him
new.
come out and join us.
Papariano, can I hear my view, please?
Aristotle first, I will ask you, why are you helping? Are you helping yourself or you are helping Baba?
Can I hear my view, please? Can I
Go
hear
on,
my
go
view?
on, go on, go on.
You see,
But were
we
you
all
here?
have-
Were you here while Baba was here? Were you here?
I wasn't here.
No, he
You
wasn't.
came late.
He wasn't.
Okay.
I
Anyway,
wasn't
go on.
here,
Yeah.
He came after Baba has left.
But this is what I was going to say. You see, whichever way we want to take it, Mr. Joseph Aloba has the prerogative to act the best way to protect his interest. Having said that, he also have the responsibility to give honor to who is due. Having said that, on Friday, when he was on TVC, and one of the ladies on that program asked him that this period, they expect him to be mourning, not to be everywhere granting interview. He said he's the only one fighting for this, and he wants to grant the interview so that people can hear him and help him. Therefore, if that is what he wants to do, and he's been given the opportunity to do same, I expect him to live by his law. He made a rule that day. When I listen to him, he wants to seize every opportunity. Then he needs to grab every opportunity to pass his message. However, if he needs to pass his message, he must be able to control the narrative. What are the narrative? When anybody schedule an interview with him and he grants it as a man, as an MD, as a CEO of this movement, when you are in position of authority, if you are not going to give express, who's that one? If you are not going to give express permission to something, you will tell them that I will get back to you when I speak with my advisors. Now, when Adenike went to meet him, that Baba will want da, and he was the one that picked the day and time. As a man of integrity, he ought to fulfill it to the latter. If he's not going to do it, he will just say, Madam, don't be angry. Going forward, I've said that when it comes to dissemination of information, I like to do it on my platform. Please send your questions to my inbox and I will address it. That is what he's supposed to say. Now, if he now came on this platform and some people call him just like the first time, people will feel slighted. That is something you call management of process and crisis management. And this has continued to be a tradition. So for me, I am not going to be against those who are saying what he did is wrong. And I'm not going to be against those who are saying, oh, he's controlling his narrative. They must do it with sense and do it in a proper way. At the end of the day, on Friday, I'm talking about his latest interview. He said, I want to put it out there. And we said, I don't have people, but the public have supported me. And I thank them so much. If the public are now asking you to come and talk to them, and you gave them your word, you must honor that word. How do you go further? When they ask you some question that you feel you don't want to answer, you say, sorry, I will not answer this question. But after today, help me send this question to my inbox. I will go on live next week. I will look at it. I will be in a better frame of mind to answer it. That is how things are done. Please. Don't let us say because you love Baba, you continue to act like mediocres. We shouldn't be doing that. We should not be doing that. We should be straightforward and be forthright. If you want justice and your ways are mago, you no go get them. I like Baba. You can use the word love, but it doesn't say we will not say the truth where the truth is. If his advisor, is it because of this one that they now know you need to control his narrative? But he spoke on about 3 interviews from last week to this time. He has spoken on about 3 or 4. Did he drop it? When he went to that man's platform and sit on a chair when it was transmitted, did he tell them he wasn't going to answer it? He did not. So what we need to do is, of course, we will continue to talk about it, but let us put blame where it is. You might not blame him totally, but I will always blame him totally. In the school of thought where I come from, it is the boss that will be blamed. It is not those who are not doing the work. Because if I employ people, or I ask people to support me on a project, and they are not doing it well, I replace them. Because at the end of the day, the buck stops on my table. Don't go and chase Guresi. No, I will not chase them. Because they are not the people making the decision. The decision maker, as I've always said, must make the right decision, a strategic decision, an honest decision, and a timely decision. If you are not able to make it, don't give commitment. The error I've seen here is this. He gave a commitment and he did not fulfill it. Let us look at that. There you love him. And go to his box and send message. Papariano said it. They said this is what we do. We will send it there. Fine. But don't let us act as if what he did was right. Today, what he has done is this. Adenike went to seek an appointment with him. He picked a date and time and he did not fulfill it. That is an error on his part. It is not on anybody's part. Maybe he made a wrong judgment. Let's say he make a wrong judgment. But don't let us say because it is him, you rub it on his head. Stop doing that because you are not going to achieve anything. And I've said this several times. If we need to achieve judgment, if we need to achieve justice, if we need to achieve something on this road we are going through, Mr. Joseph Aloba must make timely decision, right decision, and strategic decision. Nobody is going to crucify him when he says, I don't have answer for this. No. But he must be fair with people and let people see that, oh, this man is trying his best. If we call him, he might not be able to do it. He said he was tired. He should have just ride on that. It's simple common sense. I don't know what to put it. It is wisdom. Wisdom is profitable. There are ways to turn things down. Wisdom is profitable. Don't let us come here and be defending what we should not defend. As far as I'm concerned, we ourselves on this platform, we said, let Baba be communicating from his platform. Don't let us be the one that will break that rule. We tell him, we want some answer from you, send it to we send it to your box. And everybody confirm it has been sent to his box. If he does not reply, we begin to hound him. We begin to question, reply to our question. We want you to speak from your platform. Because we all said here, we want to be picking information from his platform. Let us do same. And which is right. He can control his narrative on his platform. But if he gives his word, he must fulfill it. That is the hallmark of leadership. When you say yes in the morning and you don't fulfill it, then your rate as leader is falling short. Whether you like it or not, support him if you want to support. That is your business. But when a boss says, yes, we will do this, no matter what happens, he will do it. Except that is an higher event that everybody will see. This is not why it was done. And we should try to advise him. I know people are transmitting it. Hear my voice very well. Try to advise him right. There are ways you can turn down information.
Can you hear my voice?
There are ways you turn down things, but do it in a strategic way, in a clean way, in a not prejudicial way. Thank you very much. I'm going to my platform to take my
Paprano, can I come in, Paprano? Paprano.
Come and group, oh. Yeah, I'm going to
Can I speak?
African television, your background is too
I
noisy.
have Baba's
Hold on. Let me mute. Hold on. Okay, Paprano, am I good to go? Can you hear me? Is the background better now?
Yeah.
Is it better?
It's fair.
Somebody respond, please. Can
It's
you hear
fair.
me?
It's fair. It's not better. It's fair.
It's a generator sound.
Can you hear
my
me,
God.
please?
It's very noisy.
It's very noisy.
I don't like to talk when others are talking. Can I
It's too
come
noisy.
in
Your
now,
background is
Paprano?
noisy. No, your background.
It's too noisy in your background.
Okay, can I speak, please? This is everyone's Auntie Queen B. Can I speak?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay, I've listened to everyone, and I think we're missing the point here. There's a difference between interviewing Baba and asking him questions, because what Baba is asking for us to do is to send him questions. We don't want to ask Baba questions because there's nothing Baba would answer to us right now. I think the main purpose of this interview was to give Baba insight to things or areas that he has not paid attention to. And I am glad that Papariano at least managed to ask him one question. And I wouldn't even call that a question, because what he was trying to tell Baba was, did Baba observe what happened in that car? And those kind of scenarios and questions are the questions that Papareno wanted to give Baba insight, so that Baba can start thinking outside of the box of what he knows, because Baba is confined. And a lot of the conversations...
Sister, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I listed about 5 things.
Okay, no, just give me a break. I don't know what questions you're asking, but from my understanding, the purpose of this question is not like what Kemi or the other, or TVC, what they did with Baba, because on this platform, what we have all done consistently is to try to unravel all the secrets, unravel all of the scripts that they have thrown at us. And having this conversation with Baba would have made him think more, because the information that Baba has privately that he may not have disclosed to us, but when we speak to him and pose questions at him, it might make him rethink. Because he said in so many of his conversations that, oh, I didn't think about this until I heard so-and-so. I didn't know this until I saw so-and-so on social media. And that would have been the purpose of what we would have done with Baba. Because when I say we, even though Papariano is physically the one speaking, but it's us collectively, because this is where we come day in, day out, trying to unravel things. We worked things out until we figured out that Mohbad probably died on Monday. So these are the things that we want to do with Baba, but those people who are working with him are stifling him. And up until this point, I didn't want to believe it, but today confirms that someone interrupted that telephone call. Baba came here with an open heart to speak and to receive, because it's one thing just coming to ask him questions. Baba came to get knowledge. Baba came to know things, but someone who is against justice interrupted that conversation. Now, are we going to give up? No. Because Baba made a statement, and you needed to hear the unspoken words. Baba said he is not happy. He may not have mentioned what he is not happy about, but he clearly stated that he is not happy. What may he not be happy about? Those people stifling him. We're not going to ask Baba to say it.
Everyone's auntie. Can I
Yes.
interrupt you?
Go ahead.
Please, let's be guided. Today is Sunday, and Baba has a church service. He's a leader of the church.
Okay, Bibi, let me tell you something, okay? I know where you're going.
Hold on,
No.
everyone's
Listen.
auntie.
Let me. I am a very considerate person, okay? I don't care how dogged tired I am. If I want to know, and there are people out there willing to help me to get to where I need to go, forget my tiredness. I am going to throw everything aside and wait and listen, okay? It is clear that it's not just out of tiredness, because yes, Papareno was considerate. I was considerate. 15, 20 minutes, we could have achieved something. It doesn't matter how little insight we could have given
No, you
Baba
can't
today.
achieve anything in 20 minutes.
You can.
No,
you
you
can.
can't.
Because
believe
the one
me,
question,
TikTok,
so
you have to be on live
the one
12
question
hours.
that Papariano asked Baba, that is enough food for thought. Okay, we don't have to laden him with so much. That one question,
everyone, Santi,
could have
believe me,
opened up
it
a
is out of
conversation.
tiredness.
That one question is not about having multiple questions. One question could have opened up a
tiredness.
conversation that would lead
Also,
to other
no.
He
things.
said, my PA is not here with me.
Yes.
Listen. The conversations we're having, they're nothing
Everyone's
new.
auntie. Hold on 1 minute. Do you know I called Baba around past 2? Baba should have, he should have told me that. That my PA is not here. Can we reschedule this meeting?
And there's nothing that we're speaking to Baba about.
Adenike, you don't even know. Maybe he said the PA and the PA did not show up. You don't know.
We can listen.
But you were not here. Were you there when Baba was here?
Can I please speak? I don't need any interruptions, please. Thank you very much.
Yes, I'm here. I'm in the comment section.
It is. Oh gosh, you guys just threw me off. Baba had one job to do today. Okay? There is nothing that we would have spoken to Baba about that he's not already aware of. All we would have done was give him more insight. That is all. Give him food for thought so he can go back, and when he's laying down in bed, he can figure out things. Okay, Mohbad said so and so and so and so date, and this, and he can put things together, cross his T's and dot his I's. That's what this is about. It's not about question and answer interview. No.
Did he understand? That's the question.
That is what I'm trying to say. That's what people
tired.
need to make Baba understand.
Maybe he didn't understand.
Have more questions that we're going to ask Baba, because Baba wasn't physically there when Mohbad died. Okay? We have gotten more information on social media from our individual research. Soma, you did so much work. There's so much work that you have done that Baba would never fathom. Okay? And we did it here together. Everyone collectively. So there are no questions that we have to ask Baba. We want to give Baba insight. And that is how it should be delivered to Baba, to understand the purpose of us rubbing minds with him. We're not trying to do question and answer with Baba. No, Baba, we want to guide you. Baba, do you know that on the CTC, so-and-so said so-and-so? Do you know that this is what they said? We're trying to break things down for Baba, for understanding, for clarity, so he's on the same page.
But so everyone's auntie.
Yeah.
I think we need to understand with Baba, because lately people are always twisting whatever he says, right? So even if we're going to do, as we're talking right now, we're being streamed on all these anti-justice platforms.
That's fine. Because we're not giving up on Baba, so they can stream all they want. We're not giving up on Baba.
We have, we don't have to come on here and be talking about it.
We don't, but there's nothing that we're talking about now that he doesn't know. We're building a relationship. Listen, okay?
Sorry,
excuse me, Kunle, please, can you wait? I'm going to come off in a minute, okay?
Okay.
What Papariano was trying to do here, okay, is to build a relationship to a point where there is comfort and trust between everyone, so that there's some conversations that we will have here that at some point we may be able to take to Baba. We don't have to bring it up here. It's building relationship. How do you build a relationship? This is how you do it. Because he's always said he doesn't want to go behind the scene to talk about things. But if they can have a cordial one-on-one like this, he may feel comfortable enough to go behind and say, okay, this is what we're doing. This is what we suggested. This is what the public is saying. So Baba send him a message. I'm never going to send him a message, because there's no question I want to ask him that I can't go on the internet to find out. And then you might have all the injustice people
round up so that other people
questions.
can
How is he going to know who's for justice if his inbox is open to everyone?
We don't even have any questions, because we have all the answers. All we need to show him is the evidence. that this girl did this one lied and all that stuff. But let's understand with him, please. Let's give him another chance.
I'm
He's
not
gonna come
bashing
back here.
Baba. I'm not bashing him. All I'm trying to say is those people who have access to him should please, make him understand the purpose of this relationship we want to build with him, because that's what we're trying to do, so that we can have our inputs, make that accessible to him. Because right now we've been saying so much, but these things are not getting back to Baba, as we now know.
Yeah.
Look at the thing about autopsy.
Okay.
We've been talking about
Can I talk, please?
autopsy
Can
for
I
how
talk?
long?
Everyone,
Never got to
Auntie,
Baba.
can you
Auntie.
round up so that
Yeah.
someone can talk?
No,
Someone else
Bibi, you're
can
not the
talk, please.
moderator. Hold on. Adenike, please, can I speak with you? You can say something to me.
But you've been speaking for
let me say
more than
something.
5
Bibi,
minutes
hold on,
now.
hold on,
Bibi, maybe
please.
you
Let
can
someone
drop now.
else
You've
talk.
said enough.
Bibi,
Drop.
hold on. Let me just say my mind, because I don't like hiding my feelings.
Yeah.
What I saw with what happened today is Baba was controlled on the phone.
Thank you.
When I called Baba
That
yesterday.
is not true. It wasn't.
Hold on,
That
let
is
me
not
talk
true.
now. I
Bibi,
will
hold
give
on.
you space,
Bibi,
oh.
please, hold on.
Oh God. I was the one that called this man yesterday now. When I called Baba yesterday, it was an unexpected call that he never knew I'm going to call him. And when I called, immediately I presented that he never knew I'm going to call him. He accepted. And I said, sir, I am taking permission because I want to go and do a flyer so that everybody will know that you are coming to this platform today. And he said, yes, I should go ahead. I came back from my 12 hours shift when I was doing this yesterday. And I couldn't sleep until around afternoon when the flyer was ready. And immediately they did the flyer, I sent it to Baba and he acknowledged it. We spoke till around 9 p.m. yesterday because I was expecting Baba to update it on his own page. But it's someone that told me this morning that Baba's PA might not be with him. Maybe that was why he did not update it, that I should go ahead to update it on my pages, which I did this morning. And around 2:30 or 2:33 p.m. this afternoon, I called Baba to remind him. And immediately he answered me. He said, I remember I have a meeting with you guys at 5 p.m. I said, but he told me he was in a church anniversary, that as soon as he finishes, he will join us. So I think that 2 p.m. or 5 p.m. when Baba comes here, Baba should just tell us that he's tired. Can he reschedule it? How much is 10,000 naira for me to just do another flyer and just change another date? But I think we could all see when Baba was talking, somebody called Baba twice or 3 times.
Yes.
And the reason why that was done, I think they don't like Baba to come here because they know this platform will put Baba through. So why are they enemy of his progress if they love that man wholeheartedly? Let us call a spade a spade. I don't like hiding my feelings. People that did what they did to Baba today was one of his enemy. It is not fair. But I'm not going to call Baba again. I'm not going to do anything. Anybody that wants to do that can go ahead. But I know for sure one day, Baba might be in a position that will beg that Papariano's platform, can I go there? Quote me anywhere.
Adenike, let it be on record, please.
Yes.
We are not giving up on Baba. Okay? We are not giving up on Baba. So the fact that he came, he honored his word.
But you are not giving up Baba, and Baba is not cooperating. So how are you going
those
to
who
do
are
it?
recording, just be aware we are not giving up on Baba. We are going to work out the modalities on how we can build our relationship with Baba. So let it be known. Thank you, and I'm going to drop now.
All right. See, I'm just going to.
Thank you.
I'm just going to, antagonize a particular suggestion or a notion from Soma that 30 minutes cannot help us achieve a lot. 30 minutes of Baba being on this platform can help a lot of people get to understand things better and begin to succumb to the needs for this whole project. You understand? People, there are a lot of people that say, or something. There are a lot of controversies about money, whatever, blah, blah, blah. If the man has been here for a while and shed more light and, kind of solicit for help and all those things. Do you know what could have been done within that minute? You understand? You know how many persons will be like, okay,
They know Baba will get all the facts that he needed on this platform.
he will
I
get
noticed that
everything.
today.
So why are those people like
They
that?
are
Why
enemies
are they
of his
just evil?
progress.
Why are they evil?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that we don't need to hammer too much on this because all those facts that we are talking about, he has them. Why is he so confident? He's confident. If you watch the way he's talking right now, he's very
Okay.
confident and he's sure of what he's saying.
Okay.
That his DNA is a must.
Good evening, everyone.
What of if
Good
he
evening,
has
everyone.
all the
Please, I
information
don't
and he
know.
doesn't know how to go about it?
He has his
What do you
lawyers,
think
right?
about that?
Good evening, everyone.
Please, we need to calm down. Please. Please.
Good evening, everyone. Please, let me quickly drop.
Sorry, yes, Anime, sorry. Madam Adenike, just like they said, do you understand? You have to still go and explain things the way it is. Do you
Baba is
understand?
very hard to get. It's very hard to get. It's not just easy like that. It is very hard to get. I don't need to
Okay,
say how I got to him, but it's very hard. It's not an easy task. And it's always busy.
All right,
I don't know.
thank you.
But we can be sending whatever we need to send to his inbox.
Let's take it easy, please. Let's send what he wants.
Sometimes things in this life, you don't have to take things easy before you get it done. No.
At this point, we're not rushing to anywhere because the person that has died. So it's just to take it easy.
He has died, but we don't want Baba to make any mistake that will allow his enemy to laugh over him. That is our point. I know where they are pushing Baba to. Let us call a spade a spade. They want to try to just remove all the good people around Baba so that his enemy will have a way to deal with him. Let us get this into our system, please.
But you know that at this point, Baba is just like floating. He doesn't even know who is real and who is not real. So he needs to be extremely
Please,
careful.
Soma and Madam Adenike, can you please give me a few chance to just express myself, please?
Okay, yes,
please. Yeah, thank you. Good evening, everyone. Actually, my question is to Soma, Adenike, and Papariano. So now the first one is to Soma and Adenike. Oh, please, I want to ask, is it possible whenever if Baba is coming again, or whenever Baba is coming to this platform, if it's possible, if whatever discussion you want to have with Baba, if everything can be directed to maybe Papariano 2, 3, or another Papariano account details, so it will be Papariano and Baba alone on the platform. Is that possible at all?
It's okay if that's what he
But
wants.
just said that yesterday that we don't want anybody up there on the panel list. And Papariano said so.
Adenike, in my own little point of view, I think the whatever discussion that you people want to have with Baba, I think you should try and talk to Papariano. Every discussion should be written, as in everything should be kept aside. Then they should bring Baba up. It will be Baba and Papariano alone, like this Dr. Kemi and Baba alone. Okay, I think that way, I think maybe the man can be. I think the man can be calm and relaxed. It will only be Papariano and him alone. I think that would be better. Maybe him seeing many faces, he might be confused. Yes, he might be confused and like thinking of, hey, maybe it will be question, discussion, and he might not be ready for that. My own thoughts, and that is why I came up. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, yes, Anime. Thank you. I think we can do that.
That makes sense. It doesn't like pressure.
Yes, Anime. Yes, Anime. Can you unmute? Are you listening? Are you listening? Yes, Anime. Are you listening? Or are you still in church?
Yeah, my network is bad, but I can.
The thing is,
I can hear. My network is bad.
The thing is this, right? There's a lot going on, but it is fine. We are the one that want to help. It's not the pressure. We don't have to do what we are doing. And the family has rightly said so, that especially Muyiwa has rightly said so. It's not by force. So we will find strategy. We'll find other strategies, other means to help, because we are so much interested to see that those that killed Mohbad do not go unpunished, and all of these persons who are anti-justice, who are trying to obstruct justice, who are connected to the man, if they can be exposed at the end of the day, we'll be very, very happy. So that's why we keep watching technically. I mean, we are not paying, nobody is angry about anything. I mean, they have to act. If they don't act, how do we know whether, I mean, it's being controlled? We have to see through the action for us to see whether it's controlled or not. So we just have to keep trying our best, keep doing what we are doing. But on the basis of whether Baba Mubad like coming here and then we want to have him alone in the box, I mean, we are still going there. I mean, we have not even started. And that is even what I was even going to do. But I just wanted him to be among his family. Does anybody look like an enemy here? Does Soma look like an enemy? Does Adenike look like an enemy? And all the person that were in the box, do they look like an enemy?
No.
The conversation, this was a home. This was a place for all of us. It must not be me. You two can be a host. You two have something important to say, not just me. Me, I just want to see how we can rub mind together. It was all about rubbing mind together to share our idea, our thought, and share some insight. It's not to ask him questions. I mean, that's why I chose to speak English, because I know I'm just going to be showing him things that we have already stated, which I think that I've seen him answering those things. We just want a little bit of light shed in those areas where he can do more of listening. Okay, I just wanted to let it be like, okay, because there were people calling him behind backstage. I want them to have their say, like, not to rush him so that it will not be like, oh, I mean, he was interrupted, he was interjected. I wanted him to have his whole, space. Let him say his things the way it's supposed to be. Then when he's now in relaxation, then we can now start slowly and begin to refer him to different things. And then we can now build a conversation. In fact, even begin to laugh. That's why at the point where we were singing, why did I went singing with him? Even if he brought his angelic voice, and his voice alone has calmed me down. That his voice alone has made my Sunday. So even if I was about maybe not happy, but that his voice alone, the voice has calmed me down. So I'm as chilled and relaxed like anybody right now, because I should have paid money, to be in that concert, to be part of that angelic voice, but it was for free, So it is the way it is. What we just have to do is that those of you who are close to Baba, if there's anything maybe that we have said here that you think that is going to help us, it must not be from me. Just call Baba and guide him towards that. If they are doing those things, we'll be happy. That is what we want. It's not about, again, who speaks to him or through who is done. But we are pained when we are putting in our effort, time, and everything, and we are not really seeing a lot of action ongoing on. As I'm talking to you, Arifa and Veron, to face the criminal court. Okay, and a lot of money, is put on them for bail. And they never envisioned to be there. So we're even supposed to talk about that things like, there are concerned groups that have been libeling their Loba family, saying the man went to steal necklace, saying the man had sex with his own daughter. These guys shouldn't go unpunished too. Especially when you go to Instagram, the place where, they destroy this image. They are trying to discourage people to destroy this image. So why don't we try to caution those people by having, if possible, a setup whereby there's going to be a lawyer that will be responding to all of those threats. And this is the better way to control the narrative. And they should stop making it look like, oh, their father quickly buried Mohbad. No. But to make them understand the real true story behind it. So anybody who says something else that goes otherwise, they should get ready. There's going to be a lawsuit coming for them. And even those who have spoken before, their videos and everything are still available. So we just wanted to rub mind to see from his own point of view, how he see these things, because there's nothing like saying directly from his own point of view. But again, what I just realized is that his brother, who is the chairman of the case, that is Muyiwa, I guess he himself do not understand, the way this case is. That's what I think. Anybody who has been here doing Woto, especially on this platform, and maybe to other platform, doing one thing or the other, you understand how the enemies are vile. They are very dangerous. They are poisonous. There are people that, with the way they are going, they will either be discouraging people from joining just from Mohbad, or be threatening to see how they can come after you guys. Okay, because like me, I'm sure I know very, very well that me, I'm okay. Like nobody can have a case with me. I'm very okay. Okay, I care for those who don't have the security, who don't have the financial means to even take care of themselves. Me, I can be here for the whole 1 year, 2 years. I'm fine. I don't look like maybe anybody has to, sustain me. I'm good. I'm good to go. But how about the other people who they are going after, threatening? Okay, it's it's concerning, it's alarming, it's what to stand on our ground. But anyway, nothing spoiled. There is still hope in the sense that he has rightfully said that this. In fact, we are the one who proposed that Mohbad father should be going live in his account, and that we are going to help him build that account and whatever anybody have in terms of strategy, like in terms of strategy, okay, or there's any direct thing that we do not know in terms of the strategy which is being employed, which we're not aware of, we can come in that box and ask, okay, and then his PR, we address it. In fact, we even volunteer to be paying the PR if possible. Every month, 200K, any amount of money, so we can have the best service. We did all of those things. But thank God, at the end of the day, they've got it. He's got the platform which is using right now and it's active. And we are going to try to do those things which we have said earlier, to try to write messages there. But again, the people who are making a very big mistake in this case, they have made up their mind that it's going to be what they want. So no matter whatever message you write right now, they are going to check who is coming from. As long as it's coming from you, they're not going to do it. So that's one thing I want you to know. Okay? There's one thing we say that whoever that we have we know in the afternoon, we don't need lighter to check them in the night. So who has been rejected publicly will be rejected privately. There's no need to stress yourself. Those are the things that I will say. So, but this one thing is that we are not going to stop, giving out strategies. We'll keep opening out our strategies. It is not left for whoever that want to make good use of it. People always say, Pariano, you leak so much information. You said so many things that even anti-justice are coming here to get information. Okay, when you guys are saying that we are leaking information, when we try to give this information to our own team directly, and they're not interested, and they underestimate us, that what do we know? Then for the interest that we have in a public case like this, and we are here discussing, so are we saying that we should see things that help the society and not to tell the society, not to inform the society? Because when you look at this case of Mohbad, there's been a lot of unawareness, a lot of mistakes on all sides. Okay, and it's our duty, our responsibility as concerned people to see that we teach the society, when people understand that, okay, in times of this and this, these are the rightful action, the rightful steps, the next things to do, because we have a law in this country and we have to give life to those laws. We have to act reasonably. So some things we are not saying it just because of the case, we are saying it because of the society, because we don't want to see more people going through the same mistakes. We talk about marriages which would have break down. We talk about DNA. In fact, to some point, do you know that it's supposed to be Wumi that should be coming to Baba to prove that the baby belongs to Mohbad. Not Baba trying to take Wumi to court or saying that Wumi should come and prove. Wumi is supposed to be the one running after Baba to prove that her baby belongs to Mohbad. Because there's going to be a lot of challenge. There's going to be challenges, like Wumi's marriage is going to be challenged. And whether she like it or not, lawyer could be listening to me right now, I'm about legal team. Wumi's marriage can be challenged. If Wumi's marriage is challenged, one of the benefits is this. They will help to remind Wumi and her lawyer that she married to Mohbad traditionally. And then she will have to go by all the traditional, all the benefit in traditional marriage. That's what she will go by. Now, people from America or UK who do not have any idea about customary marriage and stuff like that, they are bringing marriage under the Act. Okay? Section 167 under Marriage Act that says any child that is born into a valid marriage. Okay? Now, that is under the English law. Wumi is not married under the English law. Why isn't the English law on Wumi? Use traditional law on Wumi. She's customarily married to Mohbad. And the head of that family has a say. The child of Mohbad belongs to that family. The child of Mohbad is indirectly the child of Baba. We have to know so, traditionally. Okay? So, if they challenge a marriage, even if it will be proven that Wumi is married, it has to be the court order. Court have to order court have to give such decision that yes, after this and that investigation, we can now say that you are married to this person this particular way, and these are the benefit in that such marriage. These are the things you can do and you cannot do. Okay? So these different areas, there is no way we know these things, okay, that will not rub minds together and discuss. For example, we talk about the DNA case itself. Look at the way the DNA case went. It went 2-3 ways. In fact, it went 2 ways. The DNA case in the first request of DNA, okay, around that February, March, they should have been on the DNA case. By now, as I'm talking to you, we should have been on 2-3 sittings of DNA hearing already. But because the lawyers, we are seeing from the outside, we are seeing mistakes from these lawyers, and we are saying we want the best lawyers in a case like this, and the money is coming from the public. But what you cannot do is to get the money away from us and go get somebody who cannot do the job. Okay, and you have us here crying, shouting, doing whatever, and those that are taxed with the job can't do it. And you don't want us to be worried about it. We should just stay calm. We should not worry about it. Or you can see the way the case is going. The same in Paparano here, we observed what Berekete was doing, and we caught it. I was the one telling all of them at the time. I said, come, guys, that we cannot just depend on Berekete. We have seen the things that Berekete is doing. Like, it's not giving Baba Mohbad any lawyer. Okay, it's not bringing